From Hostelli Field in Upper Gwinnett, Pennsylvania, we welcome you to the Game Time Sports Game of the Week, brought to you as always by the great people over at On the Radar Sports. This morning we feature a must-see Philly Select League 14U baseball matchup between the red-hot Philly Bandits Red and the powerful Nor-Gwyn Hawks. Hello and good mornings. We welcome you inside our broadcast booth here at the historic Hostelli Field. My name is Brendan Flato, and alongside me, it's Penn Charter baseball captain and future Georgetown Hoya, Kerwin Elliott.
Hey, Brendan. I'm excited to be here this morning as it is my first game in the booth and looking forward to a good day at the field.
Excited to have you on the team, Kerwin. And as we mentioned before, we have a very intriguing matchup today as both of these squads sit atop the Philly Select League standings.
Yeah, Brendan. It's going to be a very interesting one here today as both teams are neck and neck at the top of this very competitive Philly Select League.
Both teams with only one loss, so it's going to be interesting to see who can pull atop here in the two-game set. And then, Kerwin, both of these teams have a lot of star players, but who are we looking at for our players to watch, starting with the Bandits?
Well, Brendan, for the Bandits, I'm looking at Grayson Wilson. The left-handed pitcher is already up to 80 miles an hour on his fastball and saw time pitching for the Germantown Academy high school varsity team as an 8th grader. Through 2 starts this season, he has only allowed 1 hit to go along with a 0 ERA.
Impressive stuff out of Wilson. And then who are we looking at for the Nor-Gwyn Hawks?
For the Hawks, it's Liam Walker. He's been a monster on both sides of the ball for Nor-Gwyn this season. He's batting .667 with 11 RBIs to go along with an impressive 9 runs scored. Not only can he hit, but Walker has also pitched well for the Hawks with 7 Ks through his first 9 innings of work.
All right, as we get ready to get going, Kerwin, what are your keys to the game today?
So my 3 keys, the first one of my 3 keys to the game is avoid giving up free bases. In a talented league like this, you don't want to leave any opportunity for hitters to take advantage of walks. Then my second is to attack good pitches early in counts. We've got 2 talented pitchers going head-to-head today. They're both going to be around the plate, and the best way to do damage as a batter is to get your pitch early in the count. Then my third and final key to the game is play clean in the field. The best way to win a baseball game is to minimize the errors, and I think the team that does that today is going to come away with the win.
All right, and we are just about to get ready for the first pitch, and here it is. It's going to be fouled away 0-1. Starting on the mound today for Nor-Gwyn is number 4, Landon Roberts. Roberts off to an impressive start this year as he deals the 0-1, and it is chopped over towards third. If we picked up by Roberts, he'll spin and throw to first. Not in time. A good look down there at first by our camera operator, Connor Lauerman. That was Braden Hayek legging it out for the Bandits, and it'll bring up Max Ryan. Here's the offering from Roberts. It is grounded softly over to third. The throw to second for 1, not in time. The throw to first won't happen. And it's back-to-back infield singles for the Bandits. That one a fielder's choice.
Pretty sure Hayek went on that pitch, which is how he was safe at second.
A little hit and run there to start it off. A good execution by Ryan to be able to get that ground ball on the ground. Got it to third. The execution was there. So now Roberts with trouble on the base pass as another offering swung at him, fouled off. Bandits coming out swinging today, Kerwin.
Yep. It's one of my keys to the game. Get your pitch early in the count, and the Bandits did that. Swung at the first 2 pitches. Or not the first 2, but definitely got good pitches early in their counts.
Yeah, I think they've swung at every pitch so far in this game. So Roberts definitely pounding the zone as there's another one swung on and fouled.
You ready now, right? Learn from it.
It's Mark Mercurio up at the plate for the Bandits. The Bandits in the red with the white and red pinstripes. So that one is fouled off. Nor-Gwyn in the white, green pinstripes.
Landon Roberts has got him down 0-2, and if he can put away Mercurio right here, that'd be huge for the Hawks.
Here's the pitch. Grounded softly towards second. Second baseman will be up with it. Flip to first in time for the out as the runners advance. That was Logan Bonner making the play for the Hawks. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Bandits. That'll bring up Grayson Wilson. He takes called strike one, the first Bandit to look at a pitch here today. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike two, and quickly Wilson is down 0-2.
I mentioned how Wilson's been a great pitcher for the Philly Bandits this year, but I'm also told that he's really good at the plate, so it'd be huge for the Bandits if they could capitalize off second and third.
Here's the pitch. It is chopped, and nobody is going to be able to make a play on that one. As a run scores for the Bandits, and it will move. It'll move Max Ryan to third, Wilson to first. So first and third here, and an early run for the Bandits as no men are out yet. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, the throw right back to the pitcher, and Ryan dives back in safely.
Really good pitch. Come on.
That one skied out towards first. Under it is the first baseman, and he makes the play.
All right, Frank. Randy, great job.
That's O'Efshin making the play.
Hey, you're looking really good. Let's go. Come on.
So the first out is recorded for Nor-Gwyn. Here's the pitch. It's lined in the left field, and it's going to be caught to end the inning. So the Hawks escape the jam, only allowing one run. And they'll head to the plate. The Bandits leave two on, but they score one. We'll be right back on Game Time Sports. And welcome back here to Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. Starting on the mound for the Philly Bandits is Mark Mercurio, the right-handed pitcher. And leading it off is the second baseman, Logan Bonner, the first pitch. Taken for a called strike. The Hawks looking to answer back after a good start to the game offensively by the Bandits. That pitch is taken upstairs. Here's the 1-1 offering. It's taken outside. So a 2-1 count here to the leadoff man for the Hawks. This is a Hawks team that can put up runs at will. So it's taken for a ball.
Mercurio's down in this count early, but it looks like he's throwing gas. If he can find the zone, I'm sure he'll be all right.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll run the count full. Here's the 3-2. Taken for a call. It's strike 3 at the knees and 1 down here for the Bandits. It'll bring up our player to watch, Liam Walker. Walker batting .667 this season as he takes outside on the opening offering.
Very impressive batting average for Walker.
The 1-0. It is swung on and fouled away. Here's the 1-1. They'll check, but the umpire says no. 2-1. And when taken low, 3-1 count to the ever dangerous Walker. The pitch from Mercurio is taken outside, ball 4, and a runner has reached here for the Hawks in the form of a walk from Walker. That'll bring up Luca Kepner, another guy with a very high batting average here for the Nor-Gwyn Hawks. He's batting .684 this season, as that one's taken up high. With a man on first, here's the pitch, and it's fouled. This is the first game of our doubleheader, so make sure you tune in again for Game 2 right here on Game Time Sports.
Between these same teams.
Battling it out for first place. Both teams only have 1 loss. The Bandits are at 7-1. The Hawks are at 5-1, so by technicality, the Bandits do have first place in the league, but they have played more games. Here's the 2-1. It's taken for a strike by Kepner. Bring the count to 2-2. The pitch. And it's a called strike 3.
Kemper didn't look too happy with that call, but it looked pretty good to me.
Mercurio finds the zone again. He's now got 2 outs via the K. Two outs, runner on first, the pitch. Taken high, the runner goes. The throw down to second is too high. Just went above the leaping Max Ryan and into center field.
We were told pregame that Walker could hit and pitch, but apparently he can also run too.
Yeah, stolen base there for Walker. The pitch. Fouled in the box. Alex Deal, the batter for Nor-Gwyn. He's worked a 1-1 count thus far. The cleanup man and shortstop for this Nor-Gwyn Hawks squad as the pitch is taken high. Here's the pitch from Mercurio. And it's a called strike at the knees. We've seen that a couple times so far today. The lower half of the zone is going to be called today, so these batters are going to have to be ready to swing at it. Here's the 2-2. Taken for a called strike. It's 3 backwards Ks for Mercurio. One man reaches for the Hawks. One man left on base. We'll head to the top of the second. This is Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. And welcome back here. That pitch is taken low in the dirt. That pitch a called strike here to bring the count to 1-1 to Ryan Dungan. That one is lined up the middle, a base hit. Ryan Dungan reaches here for the Bandits with a leadoff single.
Really good piece of hitting for Dungan there. Take that one right up the middle.
We'll take another look. Good job dropping the barrel there by Dungan. As here's the pitch. It's fouled away.
So we saw last inning when Deal was rung up. It looks like this ump's got a pretty big zone, so hitters got to be ready for that.
That'll bring up Ryan Ziebelman. He stands very close to the front of the box. Gonna need to make sure he doesn't step out of it as he lines one to center field. It's gonna drop for a base hit as well. So the Bandits off to a hot start here in the top of the second inning. So we take another look at that single. Good piece of hitting. Great job to drop the barrel of the bat to the ball. So here's the pitch. It's in there for a called strike to Justin Herrera. Ryan Bullard waits on deck. The pitch. It's taken low in the dirt. Landon Roberts still out on the mound working for the Nor-Gwyn Hawks. Working against a very tough Philly Bandits lineup. They can hit top to bottom as that one is swung on and missed. Here's the offering from Roberts. It's fouled away. So the count will be 1-2 here to Herrera.
Be huge for Roberts if he can get this out here.
We'll see what he can do. Runners on first and second. He looks to second. Leg kick in the offering. It's taken outside. So another deep count here worked for the Philly Bandits. We've seen it on both sides of the ball today. The pitch. Taken at the bottom of the zone for a called strike 3. There it is again.
Yep, there's that big zone I just mentioned.
It's been consistent.
Yep.
He's been calling him at the knees all day.
Can't complain about it if it's the same for everybody.
So backwards K there for Roberts as he works with 2 men on and 1 out. Here's the pitch to Bullard. It's skied towards left. Under it is the left fielder. He'll make the play. Nobody will tag. That was Kepner out there in left for the Hawks. So 2 away quickly after the 2 leadoff singles.
He lost his hat on that one, but he was still able to make the grab.
That one grounded towards second and just under the glove. We'll play at the plate here. The throw is not going to be in time. And a run scores here for the Bandits as they make it 2-0 on the RBI from Braden Hayek.
Good decision from the third base coach to send the runner there.
You see the play at the plate here. Just couldn't quite get the ball into the glove. I'm not sure he would have had him anyway.
Good throw from the left fielder, nonetheless. Right fielder, my bad.
So Roberts with men on second and third. The pitch grounded softly towards second. Up with it, and the throw to first in time. That was Logan Bonner making the play again over there at second. And while we have you here, let me tell you about the great people over at On the Radar Sports who are helping you, athletes and families, take control of your sports journey. With your free athlete passport, you can manage your recruitment journey, connect to exclusive baseball exposure experiences, track your development and performance metrics, discover showcase opportunities, and much more. Whether you're working towards your next season, your next team, or your dream college opportunity, On the Radar Sports gives you the tools to stay connected, informed, and ready every step of the way. Activate your free athlete passport today at OTR-sports.com. That's OTR-sports.com. On the Radar Sports. One passport, unlimited possibilities. We'll be right back here on Game Time Sports, brought to you as always by On the Radar. All right, and welcome back here to Game Time Sports. We're at the beautiful Hostelli Field. As Mercurio continues to work here for the Bandits as his first pitch is outside. The Bandits have scored 1 run in each inning that they've sent men to the plate. So here's another offering. Taken for a called strike. At the plate is Josh Whaley. He does the catching for Nor-Gwyn as that one is fouled away. The 1-2 to Whaley. Taken for a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Another Nor-Gwyn batter not too pleased with the strike zone. It's the third looking strikeout for Nor-Gwyn. And Mercurio is hitting his spots right now.
The players don't seem happy with the zone, but they're getting the same calls on defense.
Here's the pitch. It's bunted towards third and foul. Good job to not touch that one in fair territory by McGee. So at the plate for Nor-Gwyn, it's Garcia as he takes inside. Cruz Garcia plays center field for Nor-Gwyn. So he's got a 1-1 count to work with, and he swings and misses at the top of the zone. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Garcia's learned from his teammates' mistakes as he, with 2 strikes, he swings at a low one, fouls it off.
We'll bring the count 1-2, or remain it at 1-2, as here's the pitch. Taken high.
Looked like a pretty good curveball from Mercurio.
Tried to drop the breaking ball in there. He couldn't. Now here's the 2-2 offering. It is sent sharply up the middle for a base hit. And Cruz Garcia is aboard for the Hawks with 1 away.
It's a really good piece of hitting from Garcia with 2 strikes there. Get the Hawks on in the top of the 3rd inning. Just about a second.
So we see another look at that base hit there from Cruz Garcia. It'll bring up Hunter McKenzie as the throw over to first is not in time. Here's a pitch, McKenzie. It's taken for a ball. No contest on this. The steal from Garcia. There'll be a runner on second for the Hawks. Here's a pitch from Mercurio. Taken at the bottom of the zone for a strike. I think if these pitchers can live there, at least in this first game, they're going to have success.
For sure, Brendan.
The 1-1 is taken for a called strike again. That one more belt high, but on the outside half of the plate, and the count runs 1-2. The pitch. Taken in the dirt. The runner steals for third, and it's thrown in the left field. Garcia's off to the plate. The throw to the plate is not going to be in time. And Cruz Garcia uses his wheels to get all the way around the bases after his single. We'll take another look at it right here. Garcia got a good jump on that one. Stole the base easily. And then the throw in the left field, and Garcia was off to the races to the plate, making this a 2-1 Bandits lead. Here's the pitch. Fouled away by McKenzie.
Good battle from McKenzie here.
So the count's 2-2 here. The pitch from Mercurio is taken low. Good hold there by McKenzie. So a full count here with one away. The pitch is skied towards left. It's shallow, but under is the left fielder. He'll make the play. That's Davies out there. So we take another look here. So 2 outs as Frank Oshevskin strides to the plate. And he'll take the first pitch for a strike. Oshevskin, the 8th batter in this Nor-Gwyn lineup. He plays first base for them. The left-handed batter fouls it into the mitt. So quickly 0-2 here with 2 outs. Mercurio deals. And it's a swing and a miss. He got him. But Nor-Gwyn gets one on the board. It was Cruz Garcia with the single up the middle. He stole second, then stole third, and reached home on the throw over the third baseman's head. And the Bandits still lead it 2-1 as we head to the top of the third. And welcome back here to Hostelli Field in Upper Gwinnett, Pennsylvania. Landon Roberts still out on the mound for Nor-Gwyn. So that one is fouled away by C.J. Bearsavoy. The 0-1. Taken for a called strike. It's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Bandits are batting 13 here today, which you don't see very often at this age. But I've got respect for it.
Yeah, when you got 13 guys that can hit the way the Bandits can.
Yeah.
Be hard-pressed to take any of them out of the lineup. So that one is fouled away.
And we've seen that this Bandits team can hit from top to bottom. Everybody's done a good job at getting pitches early in counts, putting the ball in play. And it's worked out for them so far.
Counts 0-2 to Bearsavoy. The pitch. Grounded over towards third. The third baseman is up with it. The throw to first in time. That's Liam Walker over there at third for the Hawks. So we now return to the top of the lineup. It's Braden Hayek. The pitch. Lined out towards center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Past the left fielder. Hayek will turn and head for second. And now go to third. He'll be upstanding with a triple. As that one got past Luca Kepner out and left. And it's a one-out triple for the leadoff man, Braden Hayek, showing off the wheels. So he hit that one on the nose. And that'll bring up Max Ryan. The pitch. Taken in the dirt.
Be nice for the Bandits to get one back after the Hawks scored last inning.
The 1-0. It is grounded over towards second. The second baseman is up with it. Does a nice job to run the runner back to third and then throw over to first. It was very nicely done by Bonner. He's made a couple of great plays today.
Yeah. He's been very good at second base today. As that ball was smoked, he kept it in front of him, fielded it cleanly, made sure that Hayek didn't score from third, and got the easy out at first base.
Very well done, as it'll bring up the starting pitcher, Mark Mercurio. He takes in the dirt, ball one. There's a runner on third. 2 outs, though, for Nor-Gwyn. So this is a pivotal at-bat with the 3-hitter, Mercurio, up. The pitch. Taken inside. Probably one that Roberts would have liked. Umpire, while he's giving him low, not giving much off either side of the plate today. That one is hit sharply out towards center. Ranging back as a center fielder. He's not going to get there. Garcia's after it. It's all the way to the wall. And Mercurio with a RBI double here as he dropped the hands on that one and hit a bomb.
Yeah, that ball was smoked. Mercurio's getting the job done on both sides of the ball.
We'll take another look, but a great job by him right there.
Good hustle from the center fielder to get that ball in.
Can't switch games.
Wow.
So the runner is caught stealing. That's Max Ryan taking off for second. Correction, taking off for third. And that will do it here for the top of the third. We'll head to the bottom half. The Philly Bandits lead it 3-1. Welcome back to Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. The Philly Bandits lead it 3-1 here. In a battle between the two first-place squads in the Philly Select League, the Bandits have a 7-1 record entering today, 5-1 for the Hawks. Both teams picked up massive wins within the last week. Just dominating wins at that. So here's the pitch from Mercurio. It's taken high. Connor Minoy, the extra hitter, sends this one sharply to center field. It's a base hit. And it's a leadoff for Minoy.
Both of these teams can certainly hit the ball top to bottom in the lineup.
Yeah, if you look at the scores from this season, both teams are putting up numbers, sort of like the Wissahick and Connie Mack squad. That bunt is pulled back.
Yeah, I've heard that Wissahick and Connie Mack squad can really mash the ball.
Yeah, they got this tall lefty who just drops bombs, apparently.
Yeah, I think he's really good. So I've heard.
Benny Malera pulls back again. So quickly 2-0 as they're trying to move the runner over to second. Down 2 runs here in the bottom of the third. Looking to play a little bit of small ball. The pitch. Taken just outside. Didn't miss by much. Here at the beautiful Hostelli Field. Nor-Gwyn. The pitch. Taken high. That's ball 4 to Malera.
I think that's the first walk the Bandits have given up today.
I think so. It might be the first walk in the entire game.
Yeah, it might be.
And that'll bring up Landon Roberts, the pitcher for Nor-Gwyn. Here's the pitch from Mercurio. Roberts squares as well. That pitch taken in the dirt. Mercurio still hasn't been able to throw a strike to one of these guys who's showing bunt. So we'll see how long they keep up this strategy for. It's certainly working for the Hawks.
Yeah, both of these teams must have studied my 3 keys to the game beforehand, as both putting the ball in play a lot and avoided giving up free bases.
They saw that really cool graphic.
Yeah.
Is that one taken upstairs as well? And the coach for the Bandits will trot out there. Yeah, there you go, Kerwin. There are your keys to the game.
There they are.
You look very intense in that picture.
Oh, I am. I'm ready to strike.
So a mound visit here for the Bandits. They'll talk things over with the runners on first and second and a 2-0 count. Likely just telling his guys they're giving us an out. They're giving us an out. Just throw one over the plate. Let them bunt it.
I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up here, but in the outfield there's I think it might be a hawk flying around. Could be a good luck charm for the Nor-Gwyn Hawks
Oh, I see that now that you mention it.
as they look to do some damage.
I don't know if our cameraman
No,
is listening to us, but something tells me he's not, and he's not going to really get a shot of that hawk. But that pitch taken upstairs again. At what point when they're giving you the out, do you just take something off it here and throw one over the plate if you're Mercurio? Because you'd rather get the out than load the bases via the walk.
Oh, yeah.
With the top of the order looming. This is what makes this squad so good. The pitch. In there for a called strike. The bunt was not on with the 3-0 count. Would have been interesting. Maybe you go with a fake bunt or something there, but not that time for Landon Roberts. It's the 3-1. He'll square again and take outside. So the bases are loaded here in the bottom of the third for Nor-Gwyn.
Be huge for the Hawks to capitalize here with the bases loaded and no outs.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled. I think it caught the umpire. Logan Bonner, the man at the plate. He's the leadoff batter and second baseman. He's played a nice second base for Nor-Gwyn today. The catcher will walk it out to the mound. That's McGovern behind the plate for the Philly Bandits. Here's the 0-1 offering. It's fouled away again, and quickly 0-2 to Bonner. Here's the pitch.
Ooh,
Oh, and it got him. A hit by pitch with the bases loaded will force in a run. And it's now a 3-2 ball game. With still a lot of work to do for Mercurio to get out of this one.
Yeah, Mercurio seems to be losing it a little bit here in the bottom of the third.
It'll bring up our player to watch, Liam Walker. Walker said to us pregame that he just locks in when he's up there. So that one's in there for a strike. So the base is loaded, nobody out. The pitch fouled away. Bonner at first. Roberts at second. Malera at third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. And he sits down Walker to get his first out here with the bases loaded. It'll bring up Luca Kepner.
That's exactly what Mercurio and the Bandits needed in that position.
So here's the 3-hitter. The pitch in there for a called strike. This is a huge at-bat. Mercurio looks like he's starting to dial back in the pitch.
Oh.
It is hit sharply to second. To second for one. The throw to first. He got him. It's a double play. And the Philly Bandits get out of the inning.
Coaches are arguing that the first baseman was off the bag.
We'll take another look. I don't know if we got that one. We'll see. Oh.
I don't know.
Let's play that back. We'll take another look in a second here.
Hey, come on, let's go.
Any way we can get a slow-mo?
I don't know about that, but I don't know. That's close. That's
Unfortunately
really
for
close.
Nor-
One more time, Kieran. One more time. Let's get one more look. Oh, it was close. It was really close. That's a
think he
tough
might have
call to
came
make
off.
from out by a shortstop.
Yeah.
But man, how huge is that double play for the Philly Bandits to get out of
That is huge. A huge momentum changer.
a
in this
real
game.
threatening jam.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break. This is Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. And welcome back. Leading it off for the Bandits is our player to watch, Grayson Wilson. He's a stud on the mound, but can also swing the bat, batting cleanup for this Bandits squad as that pitch is taken outside.
Wilson gets a fresh count after last inning when Max Ryan was thrown out stealing third.
The pitch. Taken low again. Yeah, Ryan was the courtesy runner for Mark Mercurio, who hit that double.
Yep. Our producer, Kieran Flato, plays Connie Mack baseball with Max Ryan, and he told us that he doesn't get thrown out very often because he's very fast.
That one is fouled away by Wilson. Yeah, must not have gotten his best jump, I guess. So a 2-1 count here to Wilson. Roberts, the pitch. Taking low and outside again. So he's got a spot he's going for here. Roberts, that is. He only got one in the zone low and away. The other ones have been in the dirt. We'll see what he does here to Wilson. And that pitch is taken upstairs, ball 4. And Grayson Wilson reaches via the walk. Forgot to mention there, Roberts and Wilson, both Germantown Academy baseball players.
Yep.
They'll be teammates next year on the high school squad. But definitely classmates, as here's the pitch. That one is grounded towards short. The flip to second for 1. The throw to first. And he is off the bag. So they do get the 1 out. The Hawks, that is. But a man reaches first. That was Austin Davies. And I'll bring up Reed Johnston.
Hunter!
1 out. Man on first, the pitch. It is lined out towards center and caught out there by Cruz Garcia. And the runner will retreat to first. So 2 outs here for Landon Roberts.
Garcia's another guy who's getting the job done on both sides of the ball.
He sure is. It brings up Ryan Dungan. Dungan with a single in his first at-bat. The pitch taken low in the dirt. As well, but conversation out on the mound between pitcher and catcher. That's Josh Whaley and Logan Roberts.
If I was the catcher Whaley right now, I'd be telling Roberts just get the ball up a little bit more because we know this umpire likes to call the low strike.
For sure. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Whaley took a look down towards first, but Davies wasn't that far off the bag. We've got a 1-1 count here, and it's a called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. So 1-2 count. Roberts to Dungan. That one's in the dirt.
Good block from Whaley there. Make sure that the runner on first is not able to advance.
Yeah, that's Austin Davies over there at first. So it's a 2-2 offering. He got him, strike 3.
That is huge for the Hawks as they look to do more damage.
The Bandits leave 1 man aboard. They don't get any runs across. It's 3-2 Philly Bandits. We'll be right back here on Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. And welcome back here to Game Time Sports. Let me tell you about On the Radar Sports, who's helping athletes and families take control of their sports journey. With your free athlete passport, you can manage your recruiting journey, connect to exclusive baseball exposure experiences, track your development and performance metrics, discover showcase opportunities, and much more. Whether you're working towards your next season, your next team, or your dream college opportunity, On the Radar Sports gives you the tools to stay connected, informed, and ready every step of the way. Activate your free athlete passport today at OTR-sports.com. That's OTR-sports.com. On the Radar Sports. One passport, unlimited possibilities. That pitch is skied over to the right side, and under it to catch it is the second baseman, McGee. And there's quickly one away. If you want an ad read just like that On the Radar one, shoot us a DM on Instagram at gametime.sports or send us an email, gametimesports9@gmail.com. Again, that email is gametimesports9@gmail.com. That pitch is swung on and missed by Whaley. We've got the lowest prices in the business and great exposure. We're doing about 5 games a week across baseball and basketball with Connie Mack, Philly Select, the Orland Summer League for basketball. So you'll definitely be able to get some great exposure for your business. So make sure you reach out. Get your spot while we still got it available. As that one is fouled away. Advertisements are what allows us to bring these Philly Select League games to you for free.
There's that Nor-Gwyn Hawk flying over us.
Oh boy, look out. Not much help there as it's a called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. And Whaley is set down on strikes. A lot of looking strike 3s for this Nor-Gwyn squad today as it brings up Cruz Garcia. Here's the pitch taken in the dirt from Mercurio. That pitch fouled away by Garcia. I believe it was Garcia who hit the triple earlier in this one, right, Carwin? Down the left field line?
No, Garcia hit the single.
Garcia hit the single, and then he stole the bases, came around and scored.
Yeah.
That was a big play in this game.
Manufactured a run for himself and the Hawks.
Way to keep me on my toes, Carwin.
I try.
That pitch taken upstairs. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken outside, just missed. So a narrow 3-2 lead for the Bandits. Kerwin, I think we see why these two teams are tied atop the Philly Select League standings.
Oh, yeah. We've seen great baseball today.
That pitch is taken outside, and it's a walk for Cruz Garcia. The ever-dangerous Cruz Garcia with that speed out there. And I'll bring up Hunter McKenzie. He's 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch. Garcia off for second. He'll be in there standing. Thought about taking a turn for third, but wisely holds up at second.
Garcia is a problem for the Bandits on the base path.
I would not doubt that he just goes to third right here.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
But if I'm the Bandits, I'm throwing at least one pick off to second. Got to keep him close.
They haven't shown that they can stop him yet.
The slide step and a swing and a miss. Ball gets away from the catcher. That's McGovern, but nothing doing out there at second for Garcia. So a 1-1 count.
McKenzie was retired in his first at-bat, but he definitely showed some good fight.
Yeah, it was a good quality at-bat. That one is fouled away.
Fouls off a lot of pitches, and I think that's what it's going to take to get a good pitcher like Mercurio out of this game.
Mercurio has thrown 72 pitches. Now make it 73 through his 3 2/3. Looking to make it 4 complete. The pitch. Runners off, ground ball towards short. Ryan with the backhand.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to keep it in the infield, but the ball scoots away, and Garcia is across the plate to tie it up. McKenzie with an RBI likely single, as that would have been a tough play to get an out for Max Ryan as we take another look. Another good quality at-bat for McKenzie as he sends this one towards the hole. Ryan got to it on the backhand, kept it in the infield, but couldn't keep it close enough To prevent the Speedy Garcia from scoring, as here's the pitch to Oshevskin. It's in there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Taken upstairs. The runner's off for second. That's McKenzie that throws off the mark from McGovern, and McKenzie's at second base.
If the Hawks can keep stealing these bases, that's going to be huge for them in order to come back in this game.
Playing a
They're
little
already
bit of
tied up.
small ball. Mercurio the pitch, taken outside. Make the count 2-2. The right-hander. Dealing to the lefty batter, the pitch, taken in the dirt, 3-2. McKenzie thought about it going to third, but he will hold.
Good job by the catcher to hold McKenzie at second over there. Make sure he doesn't advance.
So a 3-3 game. In our Game Time Sports Game of the Week, the pitch. And it's a called strike on the outside corner. You know, this series is so highly anticipated across the Philly Select League that we decided we're going to do 2 Game Time Sports games of the week and just make them both here. So
Yep.
Game Time Sports doubleheader of the week, if you will, as that one is fouled away.
The first of its kind?
Probably.
Yeah, well, we're in for about 10 more innings of good baseball.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Long day.
If the next 10 are anything like this first 4, though,
We're
gonna
in
be on
for
the
a
edge of
treat.
my seat, yeah.
Yeah, we're in for a treat. The pitch. Taken in the dirt, and it's a walk for Olszewski. So Olszewski reaches base via the walk, and it's going to be a mound visit here for the Bandits. We'll see what they decide to do as Mercurio is up at 81 pitches. Maybe just talk to him. See if he can get out of this inning, but
So we've gotten some comments from George Van Deen. He says, love to hear the game from the perspective of a fellow ball player. Can you shout out the Whip Pain Warriors? Of course I can shout out the Whip Pain Warriors, as I'm a member of the 17U Connie Mack team. Go Warriors. Oh, and we've also got another comment from my teammate Ryan Musial over at Penn Charter. He says, hey Kerwin, impressive senior year campaign you put on this year at Charter. What advice would you give to young kids struggling to find confidence in their game?
yeah, what advice would you give? That's a good question.
Well, baseball, it's really all about confidence. And if you think that you can get the job done, I guarantee you can. And then one more comment from George Van Deen. He says, Kerwin, as a veteran of both Connie Mack baseball and high school varsity baseball, what are some of the differences between the levels of play? Well, you know, high school baseball, playing at Penn Charter, we saw some really good pitchers. I saw Vanderbilt commit, Duke commit, Northwestern commit, the list goes on. And then Connie Mack is more of a just laid-back, fun time with your friends. So I would say that's the main difference in play. But it's still a very competitive, exciting league.
So a new pitcher on the mound. It's the leadoff man, Braden Hayek, for the Philly Bandits. A good outing, though, from Mercurio. I mean, he's going up against a great offense in Nor-Gwyn. Threw 82 pitches, so I guess that was the mark where the coaches decided they wanted to make the move. But a 3-3 ball game with 2 outs. The Nor-Gwyn Hawks still threatening here, as Connor Manoy strides to the plate. The pitch taken in there for a strike. Oh, 1 here, 2 outs. Hayek on the mound now, and a swing and a miss. It'll make the count quickly 0-2. Hayek fires 2 strikes to begin his campaign on the mound today.
I'm sure the Bandits have a lot of arms who can come in here firing, as Hayek has done through his first 2 pitches.
The pitch fouled towards our camera. And Kyle Lauerman will live to see another day down there. I told him to bring his baseball glove. He's refusing to wear it, though. So, he's going to have to barehand one if it comes towards the camera. The pitch. Fouled away.
Good fight from Manoy here.
Yeah, another quality at bat for the Hawks team. Hawks team doesn't go down without a fight. So here's the offering. Taken high. The count's now 1-2. Manoy working a good count here. The pitch from Hayek. It's high. So a 2-2 count, runners on first and second. It's McKenzie at second, Oshefshin at first. The pitch. Taken high again, the count's run full. Benny Manalera waits on deck for the Hawks. If Manoy can reach here, it's a full count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second, the pitch. Taken high, ball 4.
Beautiful job by Manoy there, who's able to come back. I think that was 8-pitch at bat. He was down 0-2 and able to draw the walk.
Yeah, 8 pitches exactly, Kerwin. And
Yep.
that was a quality at bat. If the Hawks can strike here, that would be huge. That one has popped up in foul territory. Over is the first baseman, and he can't get there.
Second life for Malera here. It's always a good feeling as the batter.
I'll take another look at that one. It was a tough play with the bat on the wind and the dugout fence coming near. Right in front of our camera.
Wow.
Just couldn't get there.
Lauerman got a great shot there.
Hey, great work down there by the Wisconsin boy. As that one is fouled away. So it's quickly 0-2 to Malera. With the bases juiced. The pitch from Hayek.
Oh.
It's sent over towards second. Ryan fields it up with it over to first. In time for the out. And the Philly Bandits get out of it, but not before the Nor-Gwyn Hawks tie things up in the bottom of in the 4th inning here. We'll head to the 5th. It's Nor-Gwyn 3. The Philly Bandits 3. You're watching Philly Select Baseball on Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. And welcome back here to Hostelli Field. Brendan Flato alongside Kerwin Elliott bringing you all the action here today on Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. That pitch taken in the dirt.
How many pitches has Roberts thrown so far?
I will be able to tell you in just a second when these stats load.
He is absolutely battling out there for the Hawks today.
But yeah, Roberts putting up a good outing. Struggled a little bit at first, but he's found his zone as he throws a strike right there.
He's doing a really good job of keeping this talented Bandits lineup off balance.
Swing and a miss. He got him. He sits down Ryan Ziebelman.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. That's strike 2. False alarm. False alarm. Here's the 1-2. Taken in the dirt. So Ryan Ziebelman's still at the plate.
So Roberts has only thrown 55 pitches through 4. Pretty good.
I think that one caught Whaley there. He seems to be in a little bit of discomfort.
I'm sure he's tough, though.
Yeah.
I think he'll be all right.
He will likely survive. Here's the pitch. It is lofted out towards right field, and it will drop in for a base hit. Get past the right fielder, but back to back him up is Garcia. And it's a single here for Ziebelman.
Ziebelman put that one right into no man's land. Not much the Hawks could do there.
Yeah, did a good job to get the bat to the ball. So we bring you back here to live play. The pitch. Taken upstairs by Herrera. Ryan Ziebelman over there at first. The pitch taken outside. That one taken low in the dirt.
If I'm Herrera here, I'm probably going to take this pitch 3-0.
He does, and it's on the inside
Called.
part of the plate for a strike. Maybe that's a 3-0 strike there.
Yep.
Sometimes that's a thing. The pitch. Caught the outside corner now at the knees.
If Roberts puts it right back there, I know the ump's going to ring him up here.
For sure, the pitch. Inside. Nor-Gwyn's dugout wanted that one. They didn't get it.
Roberts wasn't happy with that one either, as he says, "Are you kidding me?"
So we'll have a mound visit here for the Hawks. We'll see if that is the end of the road for Roberts. He's at 63 pitches right now. I'd assume they're going to keep him in, but you never know.
Yeah, I would keep him out there unless you're saving him for later this week if there's a pitch count rule.
They definitely have. I don't think there is.
Okay.
I don't think there is in Philly Select. I think it's kind of manage it yourselves.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
Yeah. But every once in a while you do get coaches who abuse that power,
Yeah.
especially
That
at the
is
younger
true.
ages.
Yeah.
This age now, these
don't
kids
wanna-
know when their arm's done.
Yeah.
They know.
You don't want to throw your arm out at 14 years old, though.
No, for sure. I'll bring up Ryan Bullard. He swings and misses at the first offering from Roberts.
Good off-speed pitch from Roberts there.
We're here in the top of the first. Or top of the fifth, my bad. There's a bunt and it's fouled away. Nice barehand snag behind the plate by Whaley, but
Yeah.
all it does is give him the foul ball a little bit earlier. But a good job to be attacking it nonetheless, because you never know where that bunt's going to go.
You don't normally see players with the size of Bullard bunting, but just shows that the Philly Bandits coaching staff has a lot of
A lot of confidence.
in him as a bunter. Good to see.
So the count now 0-2 to Bullard. He was trying on that first pitch to get the sacrifice, move those runners over at second and third. But for now, they'll stay at first and second as no men are out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. A good breaking ball there from Landon Roberts.
Yeah.
Gets Bullard to chase, and there's one out.
Really good job by Roberts there to get the first out of the inning for the Hawks.
That'll bring up Jackson McGee. He singled in his first at-bat. The pitch. Runners are off for third. The throw to third
He's got him.
is not in time.
I think the runner did get his foot in there.
I think he did too.
Yeah.
We'll take another look if we have it. The ball may have beat him, but the tag did not.
That's what I'm thinking.
So the runners advance nonetheless here with Jackson McGee at the plate. You see it right there. The tag, he just got in around it. Good call by the umpires. That one's taken for a called strike.
Well, he's done a really good job behind the plate today. He's blocked a lot of balls throughout. Max Ryan going to third, and that was a really good shoot over just now.
Here's the pitch. It is line back up the middle, a base hit. Into the right center field gap, 1 run will score. The second is headed to the plate. The throw to the plate will not be in time, will be cut off. And it's a 2 RBI single for Jackson McGee as he continues his great day at the plate. So we take another look. A great piece of hitting by McGee to get that one out into the gap. He serves it out there, gets 2 RBIs. It's the first offering is swung on and missed now back here in live action. It's Corbin McGovern, the catcher for the Philly Bandits. He swung and missed at the first pitch. Now the second one. Taken at the knees for a strike. So quickly 0-2 with Landon Roberts still out on the mound, a runner on first, 1 away. The Bandits have extra crossed 2 runs here in this inning as that one is fouled off. So it'll be 0-2 here with 1 man out. Corbin McGovern at the plate, Jackson McGee at first. Roberts, the 0-2 offering. Taken outside, the throw to second.
Got him.
He got him. Another great throw by Whaley behind the plate. We'll take another look at it. But Whaley has been unstoppable with these throws behind the plate.
He
As
really
you see
has
another one.
Got him.
As that pitch is taken for a called strike 3. McGovern is set down by Roberts. He gets out of the jam, but not before the Philly Bandits strike for 2 runs on the base hit by Jackson McGee. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here on Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar.
Logan Roberts up for the Nor-Gwyn Hawks. Pitches in and fouled off. Ooh. Ball hit the top, somewhere in the bleachers, and made a loud bang. And that pitch is outside and high. Count moves to 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner for Hayek as he brings the count to 1-2. And then there's another ball, so now we're looking at a 2-2 count. Strike 3. Roberts is the newest victim of this umpire's big zone. But it's the same for everybody. They've got to make some adjustments.
That'll bring us back to the top of the lineup with Logan Bonner at the plate. Hayek with a strikeout to kick things off here. That one is fouled away. That pitch taken outside. That one upstairs. That pitch just missed the zone. And that one is lined out towards center field. Over is the center fielder. He'll make the running grab. That's Johnston out there in center. That pitch taken outside of the zone by Liam Walker. He's our player to watch today. She takes upstairs. Our sideline reporter, Grace Hume, got a chance to talk to Walker pregame. You'll see that interview on our Instagram. We'll throw it up there in between games when we get a chance. So that pitch is in there for a called strike. So 2-1 the count. To Liam Walker. The pitch is hit sharply off the glove. Right to Max Ryan. He takes it himself.
Safe.
And he's going to be there at first to beat it out.
It's a really good play from Max Ryan, who's able to get that ball off the pitcher's off the ball being deflected off the pitcher's glove. And
it was a really heads-up play.
yeah, fortunately Walker was moving.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they ruled out a hit or not. Because it was a very tough play, and that ball was smoked. As this one hits the Ryan, he's up with it, throws over to first, in time.
That was close too.
That one was also close, but
I think Walker's was a hit. I think he had that one beaten out.
yeah, I'd give him a hit too if I was the official scorer. But we'll leave it up to the coaches.
Yep.
One man left on base for Nor-Gwyn. They still trail it 5-3. Welcome back here at the historic Castelli Field with the Hawk flying above. We've got a game between the Nor-Gwyn Hawks
I think we got 2 now.
Oh, boy. They're circling.
What
They're
does this
looking for
mean
something.
for Nor-Gwyn?
Yeah. 1 hawk wasn't enough to do the job. Maybe 2 will get it. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken in the dirt.
You ready, Liam?
Wonder if the camera's picking up those hawks. We're not even sure if they are hawks. But
Yeah, can't confirm.
for the sake of the broadcast, we're going to pretend
They
they
are.
are.
At the plate is C.J. Berzovoy. That one nearly hit him. Almost clipped his cleats. What were you going to say?
The thing about batting 13 guys is that it's the top of the 6th inning, and the Bandits have 5 runs, and this is the last batter's second at bat.
So when it's skied towards right, it's shallow, and nobody's going to be able to get it as it drops into no man's land.
Bandits have done that a few times today.
Just getting the bat on the ball.
Yep. One of my keys to the game.
Yeah. So that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup with Braden Hayak.
Be ready.
He's 2 for 2 today. Roberts, 78 pitches into his outing today. He was 79 as it
Ooh.
hit him in the back foot. Good job to stay in there by Hayak.
And he reaches safely for the 3rd time today.
That he does, and it'll bring up Max Ryan.
You ready, Logan?
Max Ryan 1 for 2 today. The pitch. Taken for a strike on the outside part of the plate, much to the chagrin of Ryan. The 0-1 in the dirt. Good job by Josh Whaley to keep that one close. Not allowing anybody to advance.
Be huge for the Hawks to retire Ryan here.
Pickoff throw to second. Oh, he almost got
had
him.
First pickoff move we've seen today, I believe.
I think you're right. Maybe we've had one over to first, but yeah, there was one over to first.
First to second, then.
Yeah, first to second for sure. So 1-1 count. Max Ryan at the dish. And he lines one
East.
into the gap. It's a base hit. 1 run will most certainly score. Another one will turn and head for home. Heading to the plate. The throw will not come. And it's a RBI double for Max Ryan as the Bandits extend their lead.
Looks like Roberts coming out of this game.
Yeah, we'll take another look at that that double if we have it. No, we do not. So we will exit that one.
We got 2 on 7 now.
So it's 7-3. The Bandits lead it. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound. It's Malera. While he warms up, we'll take a break. You're watching Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. All right, and on the mound here for the Nor-Gwyn Hawks is Malera.
Last time.
Benny Malera started this game in right field. He now enters as the pitcher. He's got some work to do. That one is skied deep to left and over the head of the left fielder. That's Kepner out there in left. 1 run will score on the double from Mark Mercurio. That's his second double of today's game.
Yep.
He's putting himself in a good spot to be our on the radar sports player of the game.
Yeah, he did a good job of holding the Hawks to, I believe, just 2 earned. 3 runs overall. And he has 2 doubles in this game.
It'll bring up Grayson Wilson, our player to watch. He's the likely starter in game 2 on the mound. As the pass ball allows the runner to move over to third. That's Mercurio.
Let's go, Benny.
So Benny Malera trying to rebound here with a runner on third and nobody out. The pitch taken high by Wilson. This is where things could get interesting.
Yeah.
So the Bandits offense that can put up runs at will. And they're doing so right now with nobody out, runner on third. The pitch from Malera is skied out towards center. It ranges the center fielder back. That's Garcia. He makes the catch. And a
Mercurio is
questionable decision not to tag.
He didn't have a good jump.
Still, I would think there with
Yeah,
even not the best jump, you probably have a
he
good shot to score.
when the center fielder caught the ball, he was off the bag.
Hey, he's ranging back, but a nice play by Garcia
Yep.
to get there and retire Wilson. It'll bring up Austin Davies. And the pitch taken high. So 1-0. The count here. The pitch. Grounded sharply to third. The throw over to first is in time. And a great play over there by Liam Walker. That ball was scorched. We'll get another look at that play right here. A great job by Liam Walker. Grabs that ball, throws it over to first. Nice camera work as well by our guy Connor down there as it brings up Reed Johnston. So he takes strike 1 from Malera. It's an 8-3 ball game. 2 outs. Runner still at third. Someone is fouled away.
Heads up.
Off the roof. Johnston 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to change that right here and drive in the runner from third. The pitch from Malera. Taken high. It is a 1-2 count here. Game changer says 2-1, but it's 1-2. The pitch from Malera. It is a cold strike 3. He got him on the breaking ball. Malera gets out of the inning, but not before the Philly Bandits extend their lead. They now lead it 8-3. Fans, make sure to check out Merino Surfwear, the sustainable surfwear brand that's making waves in eco-friendly fashion. Merino isn't just surfwear, it's a commitment to the planet. They use recycled materials and sustainable practices in everything they do, so you can look good and feel great about it. With designs changing every season and holiday, there's always something new to enhance your style. Whether you're catching waves or just soaking up the sun, Merino has the right look for you. View their latest seasonal and holiday designs at merinosurf.com. That's merinosurf.com. And make sure to use the code GAMETIME at checkout for 5% off. Merino, stylish, sustainable, and perfect for your next adventure. And then Game Time Sports is your go-to for high school sports broadcasting, and now your business can be a part of the action. Promote your brand with live ad reads just like this one, professional video commercials, or exclusive segment sponsorships during every game. Packages are available by season, school year, or monthly, starting at just $200. Engage with passionate fans, boost your visibility, and support the local sports community. Join Game Time Sports today and make your message heard on and off the field. Email GameTimeSports9@gmail.com for more details. That's GameTimeSports9@gmail.com. Game Time Sports, making high school sports an all-star experience for every viewer. We'll take a quick break and be right back. This is Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. Welcome back here to Game Time Sports. That first pitch is in there for a strike to Deal. Alex Deal, the shortstop and 3-hitter for this Nor-Gwyn Hawks squad, as that pitch is in the dirt. They've got some work to do trailing this one. Is that pitch inside and high? Josh Whaley, the catcher, waits on deck. Then Cruz Garcia. Both of those gentlemen have had a fine game here today. That pitch is fouled off by a Deal.
Hawks have got a lot of work to do to come back in this game, but we can see if they make it happen.
So a strikeout here to lead off things in the bottom of the 6th. The Bandits, the away team in this contest. That one is fouled away. Despite it being at Nor-Gwyn, we were told that they were going to be the home team for Game 1. And Nor-Gwyn would be the home team for Game 2. That's why the scoreboard is flipped, but
maybe it'll be the other way around.
And the next game's scoreboard will also be flipped, but we'll maybe have time to fix it if that's the case, as that's a called strike. Not to the liking of Josh Whaley, but It's been there all day. Here's the pitch. Taken in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
He's 0 for 2 at the plate today, but he's been an absolute unit behind the dish as the catcher. Caught 2 men stealing.
That pitch low and away.
Almost been calling that one. I'm surprised they didn't bring him up there.
Yeah, maybe because the catcher wasn't able to squeeze it. That was part of the problem, but yeah, it was close.
Did he not catch that?
He did not.
Missed that.
Squirted it past him. Here's the pitch. Oh. It is lined up the middle, but caught at second base. That's Dungan over there at second, making the play. Should we take another look? That one is grounded foul.
Cruz Garcia has 2 of the Hawks' 3 runs today.
When I see a guy down there with a Penn Charter shirt on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wonder if he knows you.
Yeah, he does. Charlie.
You know?
Yeah, he used to coach. He's retired now.
Okay.
Loves baseball.
Should go down there and say what's up. Maybe he knows you're up here.
I don't know.
Just taking low. Maybe he was tuned in on his way here. The pitch taken high by Garcia. Cruz Garcia, great game so far in this one, both out in center field and at the plate, but most importantly on the bases. He's manufactured runs for this squad as he lost one out towards center field. A diving attempt is not going to be there.
Another hit for Garcia.
And yep, Garcia reaches base safely again. He's on a tear for this Nor-Gwyn squad.
Yeah. See? That moves him to two for 2 on the day. I believe with a walk.
You are correct. So that'll bring up... It's a throw over to first. It's not in time. It'll bring up Hunter McKenzie. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
Kenzie had a hit in his last at-bat.
Another throw over to first. Same result. That one is skied in the foul territory, ranging over a couple players, but nobody's going to be able to get that one as it lands in the bleachers. So Cruz Garcia over at first, Hunter McKenzie, who's had 2 quality at-bats in this one. He's 1 for 2, but both at-bats were of the quality variety.
Definitely.
So here's the pitch. Fouled away. Braden Hayek.
Kenzie fouls off a
Solomon.
lot of pitches, which is a good quality to have as a hitter.
He certainly does. That pitch, no swing. They wanted to check, but the umpire is out in the field, so you can't check. He's got to be behind first base. Or third if wherever he was going to be there. But yeah, that was close, but I think he held for sure. Yeah. That one was for sure. A ball. 1-2. Hayek delivers. And another good hold there by McKenzie. Another quality at-bat for the young man as it count runs 2-2. The pitch. Lined foul. Talk about getting in front of the ball. They count 2-2. To McKenzie. Garcia over there at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So that will retire the side. The Nor-Gwyn Hawks leave 1 man aboard. They still trail it 8-3. And let me tell you about On the Radar Sports, who's helping athletes just like your athlete and your family take control of their sports journey. With free athlete passports, you can manage your recruitment journey, connect to exclusive baseball exposure experiences like the one they just did up at Big Show, track your development and performance metrics, discover showcase opportunities, and much more. Whether you're working towards your next season, your next team, or your dream college opportunity, On the Radar Sports gives you the tools to stay connected, informed, and ready every step of the way. Activate your free athlete passport today at otr-sports.com. That's otr-sports.com. On the Radar Sports. 1 passport, unlimited opportunities. And if you're watching and you're an athlete and you have dreams of playing in college, definitely recommend getting yourself on the radar at otr-sports.com. And then if you're a parent, definitely, and your child has aspirations of one day playing in college, or you just want to make sure that you have all those metrics and stats all in one place throughout their Philly Select League games or other league games, definitely want to make sure you get on the radar. And then Game Time Sports. Are you looking to make your game or event unforgettable just like this one? Hire Game Time Sports. With broadcast packages tailored to your needs, we deliver top-tier coverage at every level. From our premium broadcast featuring play-by-play, sideline reporting, and a full pregame, halftime, and postgame show to our basic broadcast with expert play-by-play. We've got you covered. Want to keep it simple? Our live streams offer the perfect opportunity to get your games recorded and live. And our custom hype videos and graphic packages let you showcase your team in style. Whatever your choice, we're all about making your game or event an all-star experience for every viewer. Book Game Time Sports now by emailing GameTimeSports9@gmail.com. That's GameTimeSports9@gmail.com. We also offer and produce graphic design, hype videos, documentaries, commercials, and much more. So make sure you reach out to us via our email, GameTimeSports9@gmail.com, or shoot us a DM on Instagram at GameTime.sports. Again, our handle for Instagram is @gametime.sports. Same for YouTube, which you're watching this game on currently. So make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube. Help us get out here, do more games just like this one. This account is 0-2 to Ryan Dugan. See, fouls it off. So here in the top of the 7th, the Bandits looking to get some insurance, but then the Nor-Gwyn Hawks on the other side, they're going to have some work to do when they get back to the bats, as that one is skied foul. And the catch is made. Great work by Whaley again behind the plate.
Can we get the replay on that one?
Yeah, we'll take another look. Probably going to have to wait a second for it because it captures the last 18 seconds of play. But hey, you see it there, popped up.
Let's see.
And a good play. Eventually our camera got there. That one is fouled away. Up at the plate, Zibelman. Another Ryan here in this Bandits lineup. If you count Max Ryan, whose last name is Ryan, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Ryans in the lineup for the Philly Bandits.
It's a lot of Ryans.
A lot of Ryans. That breaking ball just missed low. Looked like it caught the corner. So 1-1 count. That one is lined sharply but foul. Head on a swivel over the third base coach's box. We haven't mentioned it yet today, but this field also plays host to the Chestnut Hill College Griffins. Game Time Sports has done a couple basketball games over at Chestnut Hill College. No baseball games, but would be cool. It's a beautiful venue they have here.
It really is.
That one is fouled away. You've got seating over there, which you can see along the third base line. Also a nice stadium setup behind home plate. And then down the right field line, a nice picnic table area for fans to enjoy the ball game.
And a really nice broadcasting booth.
Beautiful broadcasting booth. The best one we've had so far. So that one is fouled away. Barness Park is great too because it's a big broadcast booth, but there's a massive fence right in the way. Here we've got an unobstructed view. 2 camera angles with unobstructed views. You love it when there's no fence in front.
An open window.
An open window. A nice breeze rolling through. Nice crosswind. This pitch is sent sharply on the ground and through for a base hit. Zybel will reach base safely. And it's a 1-out base hit for the Bandits. Another look. The first pitch taken for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Taken inside to Herrera.
It almost got him.
Almost did. Here's the pitch. Taken in there for a strike. Count runs to 2-1. Here's the pitch. Taken low and in the dirt, the runner will not advance. Likely smart not to test the arm of Whaley.
He's been catching pop-ups, throwing runners out, blocking pitches in the dirt.
That one's in there for a strike. Remember to stay tuned after the game for the On the Radar Sports post-game report. We'll have our interview with our player of the game, who is still to be determined, but we have a pretty good idea. We'll have that interview with our sideline reporter, Grace Hume, up here in the broadcast booth. So that pitch is low and ball 4 for Herrera. Malera still out there on the mound.
Luca.
Now coming to the plate is Ryan Bullard.
Come on now.
Bullard can bunt.
Hey, he showed that he's willing to
Showed
square.
earlier.
Likely not going to do it with the lead
no,
here, and certainly not
he
going to do
won't.
it now as the pass ball advances the runners. Over to third is Zibelman. To second, Herrera. And at the plate, Ryan Bullard. Another Ryan here in this lineup. Ryan looking to drive in Ryan from third. So scores 8-3. Bandits lead it. That pitch is in there for a strike on the outside. That one is hit sharply into the gap. It will get to the wall and score both runs. Around first, heading for second is Bullard. Some trouble out by the fence. But Bullard will just hold up there at second with a 2 RBI double.
And that is huge for the Bandits. As now it's going to be extra hard for the Hawks to put up 7 in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, that'll make it 10-3. Gonna be challenging. Good shot there by a cameraman, Connor Lauerman. He's been cooking all day.
And that ball was smoked by Bullard.
He's got to deal with this.
And he got to second quickly also.
Yeah, pretty quickly. Our cameraman Connor's got to deal with the sun down there. Makes it a little bit hard to see his viewfinder, but he's doing a great job today.
He is.
So that pitch just fouled into the mitt. The plate, Jackson McGee. He drove in 2 runners earlier in this game for the Bandits.
Yep, he's going to be looking to do it again with Bullard on second base.
That one is skied in the center. After it is Garcia, he'll make the play.
Garcia is everywhere today.
He is. That kick can fly.
Yep.
That'll be 2 outs. And up to the plate is Corbin McGovern, the catcher for the Philly Bandits.
No, sorry. My fault.
So 2 outs here in the top half of the 7th inning. The pitch. It is skied out towards right field. Under it is the right fielder. And he will make the
Comes away
play.
with the grab.
So that will retire the side here in the top of the 7th inning. A lot of work to do for the Hawks. They trail it by 7. And welcome back here to Game Time Sports, brought to you by On the Radar. Oshefshin will lead it off for Nor-Gwyn. They've got a lot of work to do, trailing this one 10-3. This one was close to route curling, but then the Bandits just kind of pulled away.
Yeah.
Is that first pitch call for strike?
The Bandits just have such a talented lineup. It's hard to keep them quiet.
Yeah, can't keep them quiet for long. And Nor-Gwyn, a very talented lineup as well, but the Bandits have done a nice job to keep them quiet. And with Grayson Wilson looming the pitch game too, it's going to be a tough road.
Yeah, not only do the Bandits have a really good lineup, but they also have really good arms.
Here's the pitch. Taking low for a ball. Oshefshin at the plate. The pitch fouled away. They'll make the count 3-1.
3-0 swing there from Oshefshin.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point in the game, you got the green light.
Yeah.
Plays first base for the Hawks as he grounds one foul into his own dugout.
Almost got Connor.
Yeah, you better watch out down there.
Smoked.
That ball is smoked in the right field, a base hit. So Oshefshin leads it off with a leadoff base hit.
That is exactly what the Hawks need right now.
Let's we take another look. Good piece of hitting. Just smoked that one through the right side. That'll bring up Connor Manoy. Manoy takes low. So a lot of work to do with the Hawks, but a leadoff single is a good start. So that pitch is taken upstairs. Here's another offering. Taken inside, just missed. So quickly 3-0.
That's how the last at-bat started also.
Yeah, the command, a little bit of a difficulty for Hayek so far.
He's getting up there in pitches.
He is, for sure. The game changer is no longer working.
I would imagine he's somewhere around 50-ish, though.
I'd imagine you're right. That pitch is there for a strike.
Yep.
He's at 55 pitches, making 56 pitches.
Yep.
He's facing Malera, who's the current pitcher of record for Nor-Gwyn. As that one just misses at the knees. It's been there today.
It has been.
So here in the bottom of the 7th, the Bandits trying to cling to the 7-run lead. But Nor-Gwyn's not making it easy as this one is lofted into right and a sliding grab made there in right field. So one away.
Right fielder there.
I'll bring up Landon Roberts. He was the starting pitcher for Nor-Gwyn. So he grounds one over to the right side. To second base. Dugan is up with it, and he throws over to first to get the out. So now 1 out away. It's the leadoff man, Logan Bonner. The pitch taken not for a strike, I guess. Must have just missed. So when it's grounded to the pitcher, Hayek has it.
From Hayek.
The flip to first, and that will do it here in Game 1 of a much-anticipated doubleheader between the Philly Bandits Red and the Nor-Gwyn Hawks. Remember to stay right here for our post-game interview. The two teams will shake hands, or not. There is another game to be played, but
They're not shaking hands.
we'll have our interview. There's another game. Usually doubleheader. You wait until after game 2. But we will have our interview with our player of the game, Mark Mercurio. He got to start on the mound and then a great day at the plate.
Yep, he did.
So that will do it for the game. We'll have game 2 on another link, but don't go anywhere because we'll have that interview with Grace Human in just a second. This is Game Time Sports brought to you by On the Radar.
Welcome back to Game Time Sports. My name is Grace Human, and I'm here with the player of the game, Mark Mercurio. Mark, you had 2 doubles during this game. Did you feel comfortable in the box today?
Yeah, just a good approach. Sit back on the curveball and drive the ball.
You had 2 doubles today, and one of those doubles was hit off the fence. How did that hit make you feel?
Made me feel good. It gave our team a lot of confidence and, confidence to finish the game.
I noticed before every pitch you step off the rubber. Is that some sort of ritual or habit?
It's kind of just superstitious, just keep doing repetitive things and then pound the strike zone.
Okay, make sure to come back to our game, to the next game on our other link on our YouTube channel.